All right, here we go with episode 387, and this is the last one for filler. I don't think it's much filler, though. Let me check that real quick. Ooh, looks like it's like 3 filler episodes. So we could still be in the battle. Like, I don't think this is going to end the whole battle. I don't know what the hell the filler would be about, except maybe some side battle or something, or more flashbacks that they just do for us, and because they had to fill time that we would feel like was part of the story, but then, really isn't. So I don't know. Pointless to speculate. I will peek in at the end of this episode and see what the filler is about, because I'm always curious about that. Other than that, though, let's go ahead and get straight into this. We are going on one. 3, 2, 1. Take my hand. Fire walk with me. I like that they're pacing this out like this. It doesn't feel like they're wasting our time. They're letting it breathe. Is he really going to take his hand? Is something going to prevent it, right? There's quite a bit of tension here. Oh, shit. Backstabbing ass. We could call this front stabbing at this point. You front stabbing asshole. I really thought he had him. I doubt it. I saw it all. The whole backstory. I want to be a bureaucrat, not you. Oh, shit. He moved his goggles up. That's when it's serious. Now he's fighting himself. Dude, it's been 20 years, man. Of course, there's a friendship. Beyond the shipping thing, there was a very solid friendship there. So that's going to sting regardless. Think of the hours they would spend together, too. Like, training and just traveling and stuff. These people would be closer than your siblings. That's not creepy. F that. Yeah, you suck. Be better. That's right, I took that hit. Get your ass over here. That's right. I'm gonna miss all these characters, man. Some of them we don't get very much time with, but I like them all. I don't think there's anybody on this show that I actively hate. I mean, of course, you're not supposed to like the bad guys, but even them they have something compelling about them, right? But there's no like the deep, because I hate the deep on the boys. I'm trying to think of a One Piece example. Buggy, I hate Buggy, right? There's nobody like this on this show. I like them all. There's something interesting and compelling about all of them. So it'll be hard to say goodbye to this show. Get your punk ass over here. They got him pinned to the wall like he's a butterfly. Took the tail beast power away from him. Like I said, skincare routine. Good shit. Yep. Boy, that's a nice transition. I like that shit. Did I see the slug in there? Is the slug one of those beasts? Looks like it. It's a different slug, but it's a slug. Yep. Take the L. How's that L taste? Like shit, I'm sure. Probably tastes like crow. So you say. The world is what you make of it. I would like to have seen her brought back to life. What would that have been like? Everybody else got resurrected. So was that really her that sent him the note in the middle of the test? I didn't think it was. I guess so. I guess it was her. I thought they were in some other complication to be somebody else, right? Somebody maybe even nefarious, right? But I guess it was just her. This shit got me thinking about my childhood friends, man. Wondering where they are these days. You know how it all worked out for them. Some good, some bad, some dead, right? That's how it is. I want to know all their stories. As a storyteller, I'm obsessed with other people's stories. You know, they got to be exhausted. I sure did. There was some luck involved. You're my favorite, not you. What are you doing, man? What's your problem? Oh, you want to kill him? Kill his ass. Off with his head. We got to finish this. Yeah, you did. This is Kakashi coming back. Well, shit. This is my job. Take his ass out. The hell you doing? As your teacher, I'm gonna scold you. I agree, but I get where they're going with this. Shut the hell up. Hey, don't do that. It's private. Yeah, not me though. I live and let live. I suppose. You're blowing his little mind. Again, I see the parallel here. Tell you looking at. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. He's got to go, man. There's no redeeming this shit. The show thinks there is, and they probably will. But personally, I think he's got to go. Get him out of here. Yeah, you sucked as leader, by the way. How did you not know what was happening in your own house? Metaphorical house. Like, he had to have known the brewing tensions, the crush. Any observant leader would have known about all that shit and taken measures. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, no shit. Right. This is the same briefing they had last time, but it's been a while since we saw this. Like 200 episodes. Good shit, boss. There ain't gonna be no withdrawing, man. That's the problem. Obito didn't respect his authority. That was one of the biggest problems here. He respects his authority. He would have followed his orders. You heard me. How did you not pick up on this, man? Look at it. You notice. We see him notice. He does nothing. He does jack shit. Man. Just because you're a good warrior doesn't mean you're a good leader, and I think that was the case with him. He's a great warrior, not a good team leader. Maybe he was a good Hokage. We don't know, but We can see evidence he was not a good team leader. Well, then you needed more friends. The world sucks. That's bleak. Dude, it's about free will. It's so obvious, man. The world is what you make it. If you're dark and depressed, it's going to be a dark and depressing world, man. It's all about perception. He lost everybody, man. His whole team. He was a team of four, and all three of the others were dead. Like, that's a lot, right? That's a very tragic backstory for somebody who's a silly dude, you know? You look at the first series, Kakashi was a silly man. Take it. Best gif ever, man. Good shit. This is this is the real Obito. Everything that happened after that, that was basically a different person. I love that. I love the editing, man. It's really good. This guy's such a hater, man. Haterade, drink it. Why wouldn't you help him? What kind of question is that? He won't give up. That's the thing, man. He's got charisma. That's for damn sure. His music is kicking, by the way. We're gonna need a bigger boat. That's what I'm saying, man. It's about perception. People see what they want to see. So a few things. First of all, it just occurred to me I was talking about Kakashi being silly in the first series. You know how he's always late. I assume it was for the same reason Obito was late. Like he took over. He started helping the old women, and so that's why he's always late everywhere. It's like an homage to a friend from the past, right? I just sometimes I feel like a wet blanket. I'm trying to piss in all the cornflakes, right? Like that's not where I'm coming from. It's the story's doing things, and it's a very cute link. Like if you look at it one way, especially the demographic this is aimed towards, 13, 11 to 14 probably is the demographic this is aimed for. It's great. It's perfect. It's fine. Like there's nothing to complain about. It's a cute link. Obito is late because he's helping old people. You should help old people, right? Like nobody's mad about that. I just think it's piss poor time management, right? So help people on your day off. Help people. You say this is the minimum. This is if I have to be somewhere at 3, I stop everything at 2:30 because you owe it to the other people. You just got to manage your day, man. Like there's going to be time to because otherwise, where do you draw the line? Okay, so you draw the line when you're a little bit late. Well, that means you could have still helped one other person, been even more late. You could have helped another person and then never even showed up at all, right? But so you drew a line. You drew a line at being a little bit late. Then draw the line one step back from that and not be late at all. If you're gonna draw a line, because otherwise, just join Habitat for Humanity and build homes for old folk all your life. Donate all your time, right? Like if you're gonna help old people, then help old people, right? Raise money for them. Build their homes. Farm their vegetables. Like there's no end. You see what I'm saying? So my point is you have to draw a line. So if you're gonna draw a line where you're respecting other people's time, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't work. Like either you spend all day helping old people, or you are drawing the line. And if you're drawing the line, you might as well draw it far enough back that you're not gonna be late to what you're supposed to. Your responsibility. You have responsibilities. That or quit being a ninja. Go join a monastery, right? So it doesn't work, right? That's why it doesn't work. But for the demographic, it's very cute and it's fine. We're not thinking about that deep. We're not going that deep into it. He's late. It's kind of funny that he's late. It was funny when Kakashi was late in the first series. It's a little funny. You wouldn't want somebody like that in real life because they don't respect your time, right? I've actually stopped working with people because they're late all the time. You don't respect my time. I have other shit to do. So I guess maybe that's a pet peeve. I don't know. But in this, like so I said, it works for the demographic that this is aimed towards. Nobody's thinking about that deep. It's a cute connection. You can make the connection. Okay, that's why Kakashi was late in the first series because he was honoring his friend. He's helping the old people, right? They maybe even showed that at some point. I have a very vague memory that they explained that at some point. Could have even been in a filler because there were a couple filler episodes I saw with Kakashi. It's possible. I don't know. But that's the thing. On the level that they're aiming it for, it works. Kakashi is honoring his friend. So that's why he's late in the first series. It's a very cute connection. I love it. It finally explains something from the first series from 600 episodes ago. That's why he's always late, because his friend was, right? So that works. Big picture, outside the demographic, it doesn't work. Kakashi, same thing. When you're drawing the line, you show up eventually. So why not draw the line sooner and respect other people's time, right? So it doesn't work on an adult level, but it works for the teenagers, so it's fine. So then again, I don't want to appear overly negative because I love the show and I love the characters. So it's not that. It's just you got to meet the show where they're at, which is the demographic they're aiming for. So that's what I'm trying to talk myself into. Just skip the rest of the crap, right? All right, one more thing. I'm going to check out the filler real quick. Skip this intro. We're not syncing this up or anything. It's just I said skip the intro. I'm just curious what the hell would they be doing with a filler at this point, right? They're just continuing the story? Really? Seriously? This is filler, right? It feels like they're just continuing the story. Let me make sure. I'm almost positive it's filler. Yeah. 388, 389, and 390 are filler. Confirmed. But they're continuing the story. So, well, I guess that does tell us that, like, we haven't actually wrapped everything up with this son bitch. If they're doing this. There's more happening here. Wild. I don't. That was not what I was expecting some alternate universe shit or flashbacks to some other characters or some other fight happening on the fringe. Oh, there's a couple Zetsu left, right? They're causing trouble over here with the wounded, and we got to hunt them down. And that would be a cool story. You got a bunch of wounded over here on the edge of the battlefield, and there's a couple Zetsu who are mad, and they're trying to kill them. So you got to protect them. You got to hunt them down. Some whatever, right? Like so you're just wasting time because you're trying to fill out the 500 episodes. So that's what I was assuming. But for them going for this is a hard roll, man. Well, I may come. There's some filler I am going to circle back around and watch, but I've got a list. I have it in front of me. This could be one of them, so I won't watch any more of this. I was just curious.